Today's episode of Lunch with Doug is being brought to you by these fine sponsors from Nevada, Missouri. The Bells in the Second Edition Shop at 500 East Cherry Street. The Brick Wall Bistro, 127 East Cherry Street. Woodshed Music at 129 North Main. The Zone Nutrition at 14180 East US Highway 54, next to Mr. D's. The Harry Frog Graphics at 150 North Commercial Street. Andrew D. McNair at the Art Shop at 104 East Cherry Street or andrewdmcnair.com. The J&R Home Store at 118 West Walnut. Casa Azteca, 903 East Subway Boulevard. And National TV at 400 South Johnson Drive, Suite F, next to Walmart. Thank you for spending your lunchtime with me. I'm your host, Dangerous Doug Harper, and we'll be back with Lunch with Doug right after this. The premier place for visual art in Vernon County is the Art Shop and Gallery. Owner, operator, and resident artist Andrew D. McNair specializes in portraits and also crafts a wide spectrum of genres for the fine arts. Visit the Art Shop and Gallery at 104 East Cherry Street, Nevada, Missouri, open when the lights are on. Or call 269-267-4423 to set up an appointment and check out more about Andrew D. McNair on the website at andrewdmcnair.com. Well, hello, folks. Welcome back to another great episode of Lunch with Doug. Today's episode is about a band. We're going to talk about a band today, folks. We're going to talk about Alamo Black. Doom rock, stoner rock, heavy metal, maybe the genre. Anyway, they are riffs. They are, I don't know, compare them to like old Black Sabbath, maybe retro Black Sabbath. Anyway, why are we talking about Alamo Black today? Aside the fact that they're a cool band and really rocking, they have their frontman, Nathan Rorabaugh, graduated in good old Nevada, Missouri, and actually started the band Alamo Black in Nevada, Missouri. Now they've evolved and changes of members and whatnot, and their sound has changed a bit over the years. As with any band, things evolve, but they are they're going to come back to Nevada for a show, and there's going to be some more details on this. But I wanted to talk to you just about the band a little bit, get you in the know about them, so you'd be checking out their music and all that before we bring them back to town, because Nate has to come back every once in a while. They've been in town a few times throughout the years, but not really with the new kind of sound, full sound. Last time they were here, they did an acoustic set, which was really awesome at the Delaney Winery. But we're gonna do the full-blown rock sound and all that coming up in Nevada, Missouri at some point here in the near future. We're going to tell you some details about that. But in the meantime, let's talk about Alamo Black and get you some details about them and what they've been doing throughout the years, basically. All right, so Alamo Black. I'm gonna find a. Of course, they're on Spotify. If you're into the music, they're out there on some of the main channels, but Spotify being one of the places that that people listen to music a lot. And so basically their lineup is as follows. Of course, Nathan Rorabaugh on guitar and vocals, Jose Triola, I'm not even sure how to say that, but Jose on bass guitar, True Truilo, maybe is how you say that. I'm going to get lots of laughs when they hear this. And Daniel Smith on the drums and vocals. But anyway, that is the three-piece core group here of Alamo Black. And then, of course, sometimes when they tour, they have, different members jump in there every once in a while. That's how it happens with any band again. They have several albums out, where I'm looking at them right now, so I'm looking at them on Bandcamp because I'm a big fan of the Bandcamp. So you can go straight to alamoblack.bandcamp.com. You can give a listen to their music, and the one that pops up here is called Simple Simon. I don't know if you can hear that in the background or not. Just a little clip there of Simple Simon. Not a very good clip there, but um, I think you could hear that. I'll have to listen back to know whether we can hear it, but if you couldn't hear it very well, check it out at alamoblack.bandcamp.com. That's where you'll find them at with the releases like Heavy Eyes Closing, Death is Only a Release, and Simple Simon. Now, Death is Only Release was a full full band or full album. Simple Simon, it looks like, is a single, and Heavy Eye Closing was just an EP. They had one more EP, I think. Yeah, the Three Lives EP, and that had one of my favorites. I am a big fan of was it the Glowing Lights? Yeah, it was a song. Make me wonder, they keep me up at night. I'm not high, no, I'm just chasing ghosts of yesterday. And then that second clip you heard was Chasing Ghosts, which Nathan a few years ago actually played an acoustic version of that, or, well, maybe not acoustic, but a solo version of that on our Lunch with Doug TV show when we had that. I'll see if I can find that and link that in the description to this episode. So there you go, folks. That is Alamo Black, and they rock, folks, and they're out of Denver, Colorado now. And again, they kind of build themselves as hard rock, doom metal, psychedelic stoner metal, stoner rock. That's kind of their genres they're listing themselves as, and playing all over the place. Again, like I said, currently living in Denver, Colorado. And they also, I have got one of their shirts I wear every once in a while, but you can get some merchandise off their Bandcamp as well. You can get that Heavy Eyes Closing CD. You can get a hat. I got one of those too. Hat's pretty cool. It's a trucker hat. And they have the Three Lives button. They have a Heavy Eyes Closing t-shirt, and they have this other In Three Lives, really cool looking t-shirt. I kind of like it a lot. I ought to own one of those. Might just have to order that. But anyway, you can check those out. Once you get to alamoblack.bandcamp.com, then you just /merch or click over to the merch link. You'll find them there. And you can just order it right there. It's easy. They'll ship right to your house. It's great. I'm loving what's going on in the world of band and merchandise these days. So yeah, that's pretty much that, folks. I won't dilly dally. I'll get on to the next thing. But appreciate you guys listening and spending your lunchtime with me. And check out Alamo Black and listen to their songs on like Spotify and stuff, or visit again their Bandcamp at alamoblack.bandcamp.com. And of course, go see them when they come play live in good old Nevada, Missouri. All right. Today's episode made possible from the Bells in the Second Edition shop at 500 East Cherry Street, the Brickwall Bistro at 127 East Cherry Street, Woodshed Music, 129 North Main, the Zone Nutrition at 14180 East US Highway 54, next to Mr. D's, the Harry Frog Graphics at 150 North Commercial Street, Andrew D. McNair at the Art Shop, 104 East Cherry Street, or andrewdmcnair.com, J&R Home Store at 118 West Walnut, Casa Azteca, 903 East Subway Boulevard, and National TV South at 400 South Johnson Drive. Sweet F. All of these great sponsors are in fantastic Nevada, Missouri. Visit our website sometime, lunchwithdug.com, and keep on listening to this great podcast. Thanks, folks, again for spending your lunchtime with me. I'm Dangerous Doug Harper, and I'll see you soon.